Alright, this is my new little Emberlite Stove, and as you can see, it is literally just burning on a handful of sticks. I mean, this thing's shooting pretty good flames up here in my little barbecuer. I mean, me and my girlfriend have been roasting marshmallows on this thing pretty much most of the night. I mean, I grabbed just a bunch of sticks from my apartment complex here, from all the trees around, and I haven't even gone through a quarter of the pile that I grabbed, and I literally just grabbed a handful, about a handful and a half, and I've been able to keep this thing going, I mean, almost all night. I have boiled water on it. I have an 8-cup tea kettle, and it boiled all 8 cups of water in just over 5 minutes. I mean, this is an awesome little piece of kit for those of you bushcrafters out there. The whole thing weighs in at a little more than 11 ounces. I think it's 11.3. Whole thing disassembles and folds up really nicely. I mean, the thing's less than an inch thick, completely torn down and folded up. And, well, dying down a little bit there, but I've got some pretty thin sticks in it. I mean, as they burn out, you just push them in, and I guarantee this thing's just gonna fire right back up. It's kind of hard to keep this thing level on a barbecue grill, but I mean, try not to melt my my phone. Just push these things in, and I live in Utah, as does the guy who makes these, and I actually purchased this personally from him. He invited me out to his house to take a look at them before I bought one, and I was very impressed. I bought one on the spot, and he was testing the new titanium model, which is just about 5.5 ounces, and that thing was awesome and burned just as good as this thing does. He also has some very new, exciting products, which I'm not going to talk about, that are going to be coming out from his company, catered mainly towards us bushcrafters and avid backpackers and hikers and campers and things like that. Emberlite's definitely a company you're going to want to keep your eye on if you like this kind of stuff. I mean, it's a great little stove. I am very impressed with this thing, and I absolutely could not be happier for a $35 purchase. I mean, my previous thing that I did with this is I tried to make my own little one out of a coffee can. I don't know how well you can see that. Bring it over here into the light a little. But this thing did work. I mean, it works fine. I should have needed to drill a couple more holes in it, but then I found, I mean, look how much that thing's burning again. This Emberlite, and I'm going to junk the old coffee can pretty much. I mean, you can't go wrong with this thing. Well, that's my review on a little Emberlite. There'll be more to come. And yeah, great stove, and I highly recommend this to anybody looking for a little stick-burning stove. I mean, I've got some jet boils and things like that. I hate having to carry fuel. I've run out of fuel, and then, you know, I have to pack the empty canister. I still have to pack the stove. I've got this extra weight in my pack, which is utterly useless at this point in time. This thing, always useful. Well, that's about it. Have a good one, guys, and I highly recommend everybody who's into this kind of stuff should buy one of these for sure.